Hola! I always start with an hola on my channel. Two things I want to say before I start this video. One, it covers deep emotional baggage. Two, sorry about the lighting because I have two lights currently and I will explain that towards this video or the second one. And the audio sucks very bad because this is a laptop and I am filming with laptop, so any of you that have filmed this laptop before know how horrible it is. God, this lighting is horrible when you film with that because the audio and the lighting just freaking sucks. Because I mean, it's a cheap ass camera. Basically, what I'm going to be talking about in this video is my disorders. Okay, this is gonna be one of many, like one of 4 or 6, depending if I want to talk about each of my disorders. And maybe I will. I think in this one I'm going to talk about my schizophrenia. Now, it's a very tough issue and I've tried making this video many times but have broken down crying or have made it 20 minutes long and have it be too long. So what I'm going to do is going to break it into 4 videos. My schizophrenic video, one about my bipolar disorder, one about my anxiety, one about my depression, one about my I forgot the name. Why do I always forget this? It's where I can't sleep. I have very bad sleeping issues, which is why I'm filming this at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I just had it. Okay, shh. No, it's not this video. This video is about my schizophrenia. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm making this for attention or because I want people to feel sorry for me anyway. I just kind of need to get this off my chest, I guess. I mean, who doesn't want to get something off the chest every once in a while? I want to get more than just that off my chest. It's freaking boobs. God damn it. It's hard to be a transgender guy when you got boobs. Off topic. Basically, what I'm going to talk about is what I go through, I guess, and how I deal with it in my sort of way of dealing with this issue. This is a raw video, and so no editing whatsoever. So it may be 10 minutes long, which is what I'm trying to get it cut off, and I've already wasted 3 minutes. Okay, let's go. I am a paranoid schizophrenic. Now, I say paranoid schizophrenics because there is different types of schizophrenics. Some that don't include paranoia, some that are revolved around paranoia, but mine is basically just a paranoid schizophrenic. Now, what that means is I am very paranoid, I guess. Basically, I'm very scared. My schizophrenia it's in the middle, right? It's a circle, like a spider web. And I have other ones that connect to it, like connected is my insomnia and my anxiety and my bipolar disorder. But the main one is my schizophrenic disorder. Now, what happens to me basically is I am afraid of the dark. That's not like, oh yeah, oh my god, I'm schizophrenic because I'm afraid of the dark. No. I am afraid of the dark and I am very paranoid. I always think someone is after me in a sort of way. I am very scared and cautious. I don't like to go out in public places because I always think I'm going to die in some way, like the roof is going to fall on me, I'm going to get stabbed, this place is going to get robbed and I'm going to get shot, I'm going to get hit by a car, I'm in front of a store. How is that going to happen? I don't know. That's going to go through my mind apparently. This happens on a daily basis. I'm in my room, I hear noise in the living room, even if my mom is here or not. I'm scared shitless. I'm basically scared 24/7. Despite it being night, which let me tell you something, it doesn't help being schizophrenic when you're up at 6 o'clock at night and everybody else is sleeping because of your goddamn insomnia. Now, I have to deal with it and it just makes it worse. Oh my god, it's so horrible. Basically that's what happens with me. I'm very scared, I'm paranoid a lot. Due to my paranoia and others, I have not been able to go to public school anymore. I am now homeschooled for the second time. I've tried before, but it's just not, it wasn't, I mean, I've tried homeschooling before, but it got too hard to the point where I wasn't catching up, and I had to go back to public school. But then again, it got worse because I would miss more school. I was going to school without sleeping and hyped up on energy drinks, shaking. My paranoia and my schizophrenia was even worse because I didn't go to sleep, and um I was sleeping in class a lot and stuff because of that. It was damaging my grades not going to school. Now, what I would do is I would get up, I would get dressed. I was hyped up to go to school sometimes, when my depression wasn't hitting me, and I would get ready. I'd go to the bus stop, but then something like hit. It's like you get hit or slapped in the face with emotion and fear all of a sudden for no apparent reason, because that's how it is for me. And I was afraid to go on the bus, or I was afraid to go to school where I know I'd have to walk into the gate and there'd be a ton of people, and just the thinking about it got me freaked out to the point I was on the verge of tears, and I was so paranoid and scared. I walked home, and sometimes I even ran home. And I know that my parent, because I got my parent, my mom, sometimes thinks that I just didn't go to school because I didn't want to, or I was lazy, which is what a lot of my family members think, and I don't blame them. I don't go to school a lot. I just stay home and I sleep all day. Not that I can help that, okay? I'm awake all night long, and so my sleeping schedule is reversed. I can't help that. And so that is sort of my deal with that, I guess I would say. I want to cover a little bit more, but I don't want to get too into it and then miss the 10-minute mark. I guess it has affected me very big. I have always been afraid, I guess I would say. I was more outgoing when I was younger. Like, I would go out more, is what I mean by outgoing. I wasn't adventurous in any sort of way. I guess I was always kind of paranoid. I was picked on a lot because of me being a transgender, but I wasn't out as transgender when I was younger. I was just lesbian, right? I guess I would say. And I liked girls, and I made that very clear, I guess, the way I acted. And, I had crushes on girls, and I had a best friend that I told, I guess, and that didn't end well. So I was picked on a lot, and I think that, like, sped up my case on my schizophrenia and paranoia. It made it worse, and it kind of opened it up, I guess I would say. Like, it was always there, but it wasn't as big, and it wasn't as noticeable. Like, I didn't feel it as much until after 5th grade, I guess I would say, is when it got really bad, and I went on medication for it and stuff. But medication just wasn't for me, and my schizophrenia is a big part of who I am, I guess I would say. And now, even when I was younger, when I wasn't diagnosed yet, I would say. But dealing with it is hard because I am constantly scared, and anybody who has that effect of being scared after watching a scary movie in the middle of the night, that is me 24/7. That is me being paranoid that I'm going to die, or I'm going to get hurt, or that something is going to happen to me. And that, it's scary. It scares the living crap out of me. I'm scared all the time. I feel bad for my heart. It's always thumping really loudly. I try my best. I do things to get my mind off of it. Like, there's a shitload of art supplies behind me, if you can't tell. When I can't sleep or I'm having troubles, I paint. I read comics. I watch anime. I read manga. I collect a shit ton of posters, which are all around my room right now. I try to get my mind off of it as much as I can by having a shit ton of meaningless hobbies and things I do. It doesn't necessarily not help. It does help in senses, I guess I would say. It helps take my mind off of it for those 30 minutes that I'm reading, watching TV, or painting. But in the long term, I don't know what I can do, I guess. This isn't a cry for help, okay? No, I understand. This is how I am. I gotta deal with it. I'm starting to get used to it. But I'm starting to. I mean, I literally do not know what to do. Me posting this on my YouTube channel basically is like a small little step to me trying to do something about it, which is getting it off my chest, Talking about it. don't always want to have these thoughts in my head. Let me tell you one thing. I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna tell you something about me. So 10-minute mark, so I'm going to stop the video soon. But to help with my disorders in sorts, I have, don't think me crazy, okay? So I am crazy. Never mind. What I have done to help deal with it in a sort of way is I have created a therapist in my head, I guess I would say. Where I talk to myself, I literally imagine a therapist there, and I talk to her about my issues and stuff. And sometimes when I'm really upset, or my emotions, because of my bipolar disorder, when my emotions are all hyped up and scrunched together, it kind of helps, I guess I would say, because I'm talking about it. I'm step by step figuring out why was it I'm mad, or why, helps my heart rate go down a bit. And that is something I have come to do, and I really think it's not normal. But what about me is normal? I guess this is the one of 6 maybe videos about my disorders. And I thank you so much for listening me rant and getting this off my chest, which is a really big help. So thank you. If you stayed towards the entire 11 minutes, bravo. Okay, bravo. I hope you don't enjoy it, because I would feel kind of weird if you enjoyed this. Okay. But if you didn't completely think me crazy, or don't not ever want to watch my videos again, please. I got off track. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay. I think I should end the video now. Bye.